Hello, good afternoon, viewers and listeners. Once again, we have met on the Community and the Law program brought to you by BWF Solicitors. Today, we are dealing with a simple matter on the law, administrative review. We are asking ourselves, when do you have to consider administrative review when your leave to remain or leave to enter application has been refused by the Home Office? We have looked at different factors why administrative review may be your option. First off, you have to be sure that indeed the caseworker has made a mistake on the point of law. For example, you made the application for settled leave or status under UU provision appendix UU, and you've been refused under UU 14 of appendix UU, which is for pre-settled status. What it means is that they have made a mistake and decided your application on different law. That is an administrative error. If you are sure about that, you can ask them to review and to make the correct decision based on the right provision of the law. Again, you might have made application for leave to remain based on appendix UU, and you are looking at depending on your British child whom you care for, and that is Zambrano application. But the decision is made as if you made application under surrender sign, which is for spouses who have returned as British citizens from Europe and want to apply with sponsoring their spouses under the EU provisions. In this case, it's clear that the caseworker has made a mistake, and administratively, the decision ought to be reviewed by themselves so that the right decision can be arrived at. Again, you might have made application under UU law, and the decision has been made under Immigration Rule Appendix FM. That is, again, a mistake. And there are a lot of them that we can make reference to. If the mistake is based on misinterpretation of the law and misapplication of the law, then there is administrative error. The person who made the mistake must review their mistake, but you have to point them out. You also have to consider whether administrative review is the best option for you by looking at the cost. Administrative review will cost you £80 to apply, and that will take about 26 days to be decided. However, if you are to go to court on appeal, that will take you more. That will cost you more than that, because the court fee alone is £140. You talk of barrister fee and the solicitor fee, and that means on cost basis, you spend more on appeal than administrative review, and therefore, when to consider an administrative review will be based on when you have the funds to be able to go for appeal. Otherwise, administrative review may be your bet. Again, you have to look at how long it will take. As I said, administrative review 26 days, and appeal is about 48 weeks. And if you want the decision as quick as possible, then administrative review will be your best bet. Again, if you are looking at a situation where you do not have to appear in court, you do not have to be questioned, and you do not have to go through lengthy documents and processes, then administrative review will be your option. These are the things you have to consider to be able to know that it is time for administrative review. So you look at when you can afford, when you are confident that mistake has been made by the caseworker based on the provisions of the law and the eligibility under which you applied, based on duration within which you have to wait for the decision to come. Once you've considered all these, you have to then make a decision, and you will go for administrative review. But please remember that once you choose to go on administrative review, you cannot then go for appeal once a decision is made under administrative review. So it's always important that you consider your best option once you are given 3 different options. This is what we bring you today. We believe that we've been able to be helpful. We also touched on the nugget for the week, which is that if you have a pending application and you have no other leave, and that is your only leave, then please make sure that you wait for the decision before you travel outside the common travel area, i.e. the UK, the Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, and so on and so forth. You have to wait. If you leave, your application is automatically withdrawn and you cannot return to the UK unless you come with a different leave, which you have done and been granted whilst you are outside. So please bear this in mind and make sure that you always decide on what the best option will be for you. Where you are not sure about your options, it is always advisable to seek legal advice. Thank you very much and enjoy the moment.